It's May 15th, and this is The View with Catherine Chang. Today's topics are Vice President William Lai and TSMC's decision to build a factory in the United States. First, I want to talk about Vice President William Lai. After the inauguration ceremony on May 20th, President Tsai will continue her position as the president, and William will take over the role as vice president. I want to introduce William briefly. He once was a doctor, the premier, and the mayor of Taiwan. Furthermore, he once competed with Tsai英文during the DPP's primary election. President Tsai won the primary election, and she and Lai become the Tsai-Lai Pei, which we means Tsai-Lai duo for presidential election. Looking at William Lai through different perspectives. First, from China's perspective, China might think he leans toward Taiwan's independence. So when he was appointed as the premier in 2017, he said that he is a pragmatic worker for Taiwan's independence. But he emphasized Taiwan is already an independent country with sovereignty, so there is no need to declare independence. Second, from DPP's perspective, he belongs to the new Thai faction and will probably become the candidate for the 2024 presidential election. Third, looking from my perspective, William came from a house of poverty. His father is a miner. I really admired how he worked so hard for his achievement. It is not easy for him to come from a family in northern Taiwan, yet become the mayor of Tainan, which is southern Taiwan. Fourth, looking from Taiwanese people's perspective, he was a brilliant doctor, mayor of Tainan, and premier. Some people think he looks like a Japanese actor, Takara Osawa. Well, the actor will be called Da-ze Longfu. He was in the drama called Jin, and Jin is a story of a doctor. You can see this is Osawa, and this is our Vice President, William. So do you think that they look a little bit alike? And actually, except for this, second, I want to talk about TSMC's decision to build a factory in the United States. It's such a big news here in Taiwan and the United States as well. TSMC confirmed today that it planned to build a $12 billion chip factory in Arizona, around like 361 billion NT dollars. And actually, this will provide around 1,600 work opportunities. And it really fulfilled Trump's wish to move the supply chain back to the United States. And some say that President Tsai was the one behind this. And the presidential office replied that this is a good thing, and they will not interfere with the decision-making process. Well, a couple points to share. First, TSMC's founder, Morris Chang, once represented Tsai Ing-wen at the APEC. Will the meeting between Trump and Tsai happen? Second, what is interesting is Morris Chang's wife, Sophia Chang, is the cousin of Fox Fund's chairman, Terry Gou. And Terry Gou also built a factory in the United States, in the state of Wisconsin. Terry Gou also ran for the presidential election, the primary election of KMT for 2020. And actually, he lost to Kaohsiung Mayor Han Kuo-yu. Kind of everyone is curious about how the political triangle of Taiwan, U.S., and China will turn out. Here are the top stories for today. Today, we have 0 confirmed cases, no domestic infection for 33 consecutive days. As President Tsai Ing-wen prepares for her inaugural address on May 20th, a U.S. scholar from the Brookings Institute has shared his analysis about President Tsai. And the title of the article is, Taiwan's Tsai Ing-wen enters second term with a strong political mandate, but no room for complacency. And he wrote, in many respects, Tsai Ing-wen has emerged as the Angela Merkel of Asia. While there are limits to be the analogy, the basic point is that, like Merkel, Tsai has been steady, methodical, and technocratic, and commitment, and also quick to seize opportunity to advance her agenda. And Tsai shut down Chinese Communist Party General Director General Xi Jinping's emphasis of the one country two-country, two-system framework in 2019 and declared that the Taiwanese would not accept such an offer. We know that Foreign Minister Joseph Wu said that Taiwan is eager to work with India to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. He said, Taiwan sharing of information on COVID-19 with countries had been limited by this arrangement with the World Health Organization. You know, India and Taiwan has been restricted, relying on the IHR focal point. IHR is we talk about this, the arrangement is far from satisfactory. Information has not been shared in timely fashion. And Congress of the United States House of Representatives wrote a letter to WHO Director General Tedros. And here is the content. You know, we wrote to express our strong support for Taiwan's unconditional inclusion as an observer in the 73rd WHA and in WHO technical meetings. And we will say that in this letter, Taiwan's commitment to global public health and its response to the COVID-19 pandemic demonstrate the value, including Taiwan in WHO activities. By all accounts, Taiwan has mounted one of the best responses of any country to the pandemic. Since April 1st, it has also donated 23 million masks to other countries, continuing its long, substantial history of aid in the face of health crisis. Furthermore, Taiwan has an outstanding record of multilateral engagement on a wide range of health challenges and run for the 50 public health programs in 20 countries. And we would like to talk about members of European Parliament want Taiwan's Health Minister Chen Shizhong to attend WHA. They wrote an open letter to all European Union health ministers, relating to the participation of Taiwan in the WHA. And here are the main points of the letter. The main points of the letter, first, I want to say that the corona crisis will dominate WHA to be held on 18 to 19 May in Geneva through a ministerial video conference as a virus knows no borders, nationalities, and ideologies. The world needs to share all available information and expertise that can be helpful to combat the pandemic. And that is why we, the undersigned members of the European and national parliaments, urge you to insist that WHO return to the pragmatic protocol and especially a practice from 2009 to 2016 of inviting Taiwan as an observer to this meeting format. And third, the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand have officially taken the position to return to the 2009 and 2016 format. Fourth, and it also said that we therefore request that the Taiwan Minister of Health and Welfare, Chen Shizhong, be invited to attend this year's virtual WHO video conference as an observer to share with Taiwan's successful experience in handling the COVID-19 pandemic. Furthermore, we request that the WHO facilitates appropriate and feasible arrangement for Taiwan to participate in all WHO meetings, mechanisms, and activities. President Tsai just tweeted, "Thank you to our allies for your support for Taiwan's inclusion in the WHO." So, people care about the debate. And also, we will want to see that the debate about Taiwan's inclusion in WHA is coming up next Friday. That will be May 18th. And we will have special report on that. What will happen on that day? I'm curious too. Stay tuned. And this is Catherine Chang for today's The View. You all have a nice weekend. I'll see you next Monday.